Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Let's Get podcast, our CA Day special series where aspiring professionals connect with experienced leaders of Grant Thornton Bharat to learn from their journeys, experiences, and the role of coaching in shaping successful careers. I am Chinam Vineet, a third year BCom student from Christ University, and I'm excited to be hosting today's conversation. Joining me is someone whose leadership journey and experience offer valuable lessons for every aspiring chartered accountant and young professional. CA Manohar Mangalwedhe, partner, risk optimization at Grant Thornton Bharat. Manohar, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Chinam, for inviting me and happy to be here.
Let's dive right in. Manohar, when did you realize that chartered accountancy was the right path for you? What motivated you to take that first step, and how did you prepare for it? Looking back, is there anything you would approach differently?
I had a very early exposure to the profession because my father had a lot of CA friends who had their own firms, and some of these were very large. So I would go along with him to the offices, see them interacting, and he would also introduce me to them. And I would hear them talking about how they are going to help businesses and in various aspects, tax or strategy, etc. So that kind of inspired me from a very young age. My father's guidance also helped me to decide that the path towards chartered accountancy was the path that I was looking for. On anything that I would approach differently, I think what happened was I was good at math and statistics anyway. So when I did my CA foundation, I cleared it, and I thought that I am now on fast track towards completing my CA course. And what I did was that kind of I had developed overconfidence. I should have used the experience of my seniors when I was doing my articleship to reach out to them, understand how things work, what all we should be prepared for, which I didn't do enough.
From your experience, what are some key habits young professionals should build early on to develop a leadership mindset and grow into roles such as the partner, like you?
Right. So that's a very important question, Chinam, because as young professionals, they will go through ups and downs in their professional journey. So having the right mindset, and you chose the right words, leadership mindset, is what is important for the journey across their professional life, right? So some of the key habits that I would want younger professionals to look at is taking ownership for the work assigned to them, being responsible for the work that is assigned, not only for the work that is assigned to them, but also in addition to that, taking ownership above and beyond, which I see some leaders really owning things, and that is what makes them apart from rest of the folks. The second aspect I would say is building very strong communication skills. Especially this is important for CS because CS generally tend to be very strong technically, but what happens is when it comes to communication is where they lack, whether it is written or oral, as well as the body language which they interact with. I have seen a lot of young professionals are very confident in one-on-one discussions, but when it comes to discussion in a larger forum, that's where they struggle. And this is a very important aspect of a profession, because if you might have all the knowledge in the world, but if you are not able to articulate, explain things, simplify things, because at the end of the day, we are professional consultants to our clients, and they would look to us for solutions. So it is very important for younger professionals these days to be able to adapt to new things, new concepts, new ways of doing. And the last one would be developing deeper and long-term relationships. I have seen in my career a lot of successful people who are successful because of many things, but they do have very entrenched, deep relationships. They know a lot of people, but the strength of those relationships are very deep. It is not very superficial. So these are some of the aspects that young professionals should focus on so that they develop into a leader in the long term and take the challenges that will come to them as they progress in their career.
As we look ahead to the future of the profession and as the industry continues to evolve, what areas do you think the next generation of professionals should be most mindful of, and what gives you confidence about their future?
I think it is a fast evolving environment in which we are working today. AI is something which is impacting all walks of professional life, and it is drastically going to change the way we work. So it is very important that the younger generation is in tune with what is happening around AI specifically, so that it becomes an instrument which they use to succeed and excel rather than a bottleneck where they are struggling with the technology, right? The second aspect I would say, I see a lot of younger people focusing primarily on work and not giving enough attention to work-life balance, whether it is physical or mental, and both will impact your long-term productivity. They lose interest in what they are doing. So it is very important that they build these habits of keeping a good work-life balance. Also, it is very important to have a resilient mindset, which will be looking in the future and having determine an objective or a target that needs to be achieved with dedicated focus on that target. Because any up you have in your professional career should not give you overconfidence, as well as any down should not uh, bring you down in terms of your confidence. It is very important for a person to be able to learn new things. The way our profession is evolving, there are a lot of new things are coming in at a faster pace. So learning and unlearning things is going to be a skill that will hold you in good stead in the future.
When you interact with young professionals, what qualities stand out and signal strong potential for long term growth?
Yeah, that's a very good question because I do interact with a lot of young professionals, and when I interact with them, I do see out certain qualities that stand out. And the reason why I say is because I see a lot of people being gritty, right? And while they might have their limitations, but their attitude is in the right place. They are very keen to learn. They are not impacted by any negative things around them, uh, or things not going their way, because they have a very clear target and they are ready to learn, right? The other one is a lot of them are curious to learn and understand. They ask a lot of questions as to what the new concept is. They are very keen to understand. They have a very logical way of thinking, and also asking and seeking feedback proactively rather than we giving the feedback at the end of the project or end of the cycle. And because they are proactive in doing this, it really helps them to understand their weaknesses and potential areas for improvement. And the other aspect is also being responsible and taking ownership for whatever you have been assigned in terms of the tasks. They do follow through their commitments and ensure that their commitments are being met as per the expectations, and they also focus on providing solutions to the problems rather than giving excuses as to why these tasks have not been done. So that's another aspect which I really find in some of the younger professionals that I work with. The other thing is very important, which I see is integrity.
Manohar, before we wrap up, let's end on a note that many aspiring CAs can probably relate to. As you know, the CA journey is often seen as demanding, with very limited time for a typical social life, as you have mentioned before. Was that your experience as well? How did you manage your routine? And did you ever experience a sense of FOMO? How did you navigate it?
It is a demanding profession. You will have to be very careful of where you devote your time. You will have to be socially active also, but at the same time, draw out time so that you can focus on studying and enhancing your skills. My experience has been similar, uh, where I had always in two minds, and there was always a feeling of missing out, that I am doing this, but I'm not being able to, dedicate enough to my social life. But there will be sacrifices that will have to be made. I'm saying on both the sides. What I did was I prioritized certain social events which I said I will not let go of. Very important that you have your friends and family together and you keep interacting. While there are sacrifices need to be made, it is very important that we prioritize what is important and not compromisable.
Thank you, Manohar, for sharing your experiences, perspectives, and advice with us. And with that, we come to the end of season 2 of the Ledger podcast. Over the course of this series, we've had the opportunity to learn from inspiring leaders, explore diverse career journeys, and uncover insights that can help aspiring and newly qualified CAs navigate their own paths with confidence. To all our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope these conversations have sparked new ideas, offered valuable guidance, and reinforced the power of learning from those who have walked the path before us. Thank you for tuning in to the Ledger podcast. This is Chinam Vineet signing off. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep going beyond.